Where is it? Don't you have more Skittles, bud? Where'd your Skittles go? Why don't you sit down? M&M.
Sucker.
You just had a sucker.
Sucker. Please.
Nope. Here, have some of these. Little chocolates. Look at those.
Yeah. Yuck.
Oh, yep, you love those. Oh, come on, Nash.
I don't know. Okay.
Want these? Let me clean up this. It's all sticky right here, man.
That's mine. That's my daughter.
Well, yeah. Yeah. People park there all the time. But I see people there for like, even when I was a kid, people would park there with like cameras and stuff set up. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But like I said, nobody said anything to me, so.
They shouldn't.
So that if they needed to get in and out of this driveway, that they can.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
No one wants to go to the depot. I'm like, I'm not going to the depot. Like, I was there for a road because I see someone like in a parking lot.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to the depot.
No. No.
These tracks were a little bit. That train that we just saw was from these tracks.
Yeah.
And that was like half an hour ago.
Yeah. Well, there'll be another one soon.
And I couldn't stay parked on those tracks because I had to pull off into the grass.
Yeah.
So at least now I'm in the driveway.
Alright. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, hopefully another one will come soon.
I know, because I do not want to sit in this driveway and think I'm weird.
Alright. Alright, we'll see you in a little bit. Love you, bye. I don't know how to turn this off from Snapchat.
I'll do it.
Okay. We'll get this show on the road here. Let's see, are we up and live? We'll get this show on the road here. Let's see, are we up and live? Good. Volume sounds good. Okay. One second. 1 second, guys, we'll get started. Peanut. Hey! Away from the baby. Peanut. Yuki. Schwing. Hey! Get away from the baby. I never pee. Alright, cat's by the baby. Other baby's on his iPad. Wife and the other two boys are gone. Time to be a dinosaur. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Nells&SonsGaming here, coming to you live with a new game today. We'll be playing the Isle, the Evrima edition. I also have Legacy edition on the computer. I'm liking Evrima, though. The dinosaur, the amount of dinosaurs in Evrima isn't as plentiful as Legacy, but the game mechanics are so much better, and there's so much more that you can do. And tell me there's not a server up. Tell me there's not a server up. Are you... Oh, there... It's such a high ping. Alright, let's get in before... Oh god, I'm a stego? This isn't my Carno playthrough. I don't want to be a stegosaurus. It's so boring. I'm not seeing it. Where is... Let's hide empty. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. I'll just jump into this other one then, and I'll just have to get my Carno Slade. This is the official, so I wasn't playing on that one. Is the ping like ridiculous or something? Wow. Okay. So let's see. Didn't think I'd be looking for a room to play in. I'm gonna have to go with this one. Alright, well, we're a Stegosaurus for right now, but we'll fix that hopefully in a minute. I want to do a Carno playthrough from Hatchling. At least see how far I can get. The other server that I usually play on Evrima isn't up, or there's no one in it right now. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like the most popular one on here. Oh, I get to select. Why was it showing that? Hold on. Am I on the right one? Hold on here. Let's get this right. All right. I might have. Alright, we're gonna have to wait for somebody to jump out of this one. Play on the Europe server. Pings, man. We'll see how the lag is on this. Playing on a European server. Mail. All right, guys, here we go. Now, I've just got this game a little bit ago. Don't give me this spawn, man. Ugh. Man, I had this spawn last time, and I could not get to other players soon enough before, or even to water, before I died. Anyway, we're going to start out as this Carno. We'll see how far we can get in this. This might be a dud here. Let me take a look. We are a hatchling, 212 kilograms with a 52.5 Newton bite force and a 61.7 kilometer per hour max speed. This game, like I said, I've just gotten it recently. I've been dabbling in it, and it is... there's some flaws. All right, it's early access still. It's been in early access for 5 years. Oh my god, I'm getting 60 frames. That's because there's no other player around right now. Usually, when I get around other players, I'm only hitting about 30 FPS. My ping is high because I am playing on a European server. It's usually less than half, usually around 20 for my ping. But okay, whatever. We'll see how the lag goes. Anyway, this is the Isle Evrima. Okay, it's an MMO dinosaur game, essentially. There are two different versions of it, the Legacy version and the Evrima version. Evrima is basically, they're rebuilding the game from the ground up. Okay. Oh, we're close to stuff, actually. Well, this might not end up being a bad spawn. Those are Stegosaurus, I believe. If the Stegos are around, the Carnos will be around, and the Utah Raptors. Anyway, it's a survival game. Essentially, the only points of the game is to eat or be eaten. Make sure you get enough water and rest. Basically, that's it. In Evrima, I think they may have added AI dinosaurs to it, but I'm not sure. Last I knew, there was no AI in Evrima. So, if you're a carnivore and you need to eat, you need to kill another player, or have somebody else kill another player, and you'll, scavenge their body. If you're unfamiliar with it, you sniff around. Okay, when this line comes up at the top here, that little wavy line, that's like our compass. Okay, so the down arrow is south, up arrow is north, and you can figure it out in between from there. Yellow. So if you see yellow spots when we sniff, those are footprints. So I'm leaving my own footprints around. All right, without getting too much into the mechanics, if you run fast, you leave more footprints. Basically, you can get away from something, but easier for them to track you. If you crawl, you go a lot slower, and you don't leave either as many footprints or any at all. I can't remember. Like I said, there's a lot more game mechanics in Evrima than there are in Legacy. As far as you're able to cover yourself in mud to hide your tracks for, I think, up to 30 seconds. You can take chunks of meat with you if you're full, but you still want, still body there. You could take a chunk of its meat with you. Or if you're a big enough dinosaur, you could just take the whole body with you and move it around and carry it. You can also do that to grab it from somebody and then run away with their meal. But basically, the game is eat or be eaten. Similar to Ancestors. Now, Ancestors is a much better game than this. I don't know if that's quite fair to say. It's more polished than this is. This is the MMO aspect of this is pretty cool, though. And there are some servers that go for like full realism, and they have like hardcore lists of rules you have to follow depending on what dinosaur you are. This one shouldn't be like that. So, people get into this game. Like I said, it's not quite as polished. Still, it looks good most of the time. There are times where the graphics don't look great, but it's not bad. It's pretty good graphics. But like I said, similar to Ancestors, except less to do, because in Ancestors, you eat, you sleep, you drink, but you can also make tools and use objects and stuff like that. Obviously, as a dinosaur, you already have all your tools on you. You got your bite, your kicks, your tail, you know, all that stuff. So let's find out where everybody is. Let's see if we can get into the action, because right now our meters are full, but that will not remain the case for soon. As you see, the animal is continually growing. It's heavier now. It has stronger bite force. You see down I'm the hatchling size. Eventually I'll just grow and I'll move into juvenile stage, sub-adult, and then adult. So it takes about 2.5 hours to grow. It's all time-based, so eating, drinking doesn't matter. But within the 2.5 hours it takes for you to fully grow, you will definitely need to eat and drink. Some dinosaurs take longer. I believe Stegosaurus takes 5 hours to grow from a hatchling to an adult. Utah Raptor takes about 2, and Carnosaurus is 2.5. So let me listen for a second and stop talking so I can pinpoint where everybody is here. I think these Stegosaurus are this way. So what I do when I'm listening, I have the headphones in. I'll move my head side to side and try to, once it switches from my right ear to my left, I know it's the direction, like that's the direction I need to go. Yep. So we're going this way. Let's see what we can find here. And starting at night, just going to make it a little difficult. The first thing we need to do is find a water source, though, because water is important. Food is important, but everyone needs water. So if I hang out around a water source, not too close to it at this size, though, eventually I should be able to hopefully find some food. Maybe something will die or get killed, and I can sneak a bite or something. This part of the game, as a hatchling, is rough, because you're basically just trying to scavenge, and anything can one-shot you, essentially. Come on, somebody make a call. So, there's different calls, the different noises. I don't want to make any noise right now with my character because I'm too vulnerable. I don't want to give away my position. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sounds your dinosaur could make, and they mean different things. They're referred to as 1 call, 2 call, 3 call, 4 call. And a vocalization is just an F key. The 1 call is a broadcast, so you can kind of call out over long distances to the rest of your clan. You could pick out where they are at once they broadcast. And then a 2 call, if I go up to another Carnosaur and 2 call him, it's a friendly call, and he can then, if he friendly calls back, we'll join a group together. Up to 3, I believe, for Carnosaurus. 3 call is a threatening one, so that means if you go up to another dinosaur and you 3 call him, you're essentially challenging him to a fight. 4 call is help, so it makes like a help me kind of noise. And the F key does just a regular vocalization. So anytime I type in chat, my dinosaur will make a noise. I'll show you real quick right here. You see, once I hit enter to say hi all, he made a little noise. So you got to be careful typing in chat because that can give away your position. Anyway, we're already starting to drop on our meters, so let's find water, let's find food. God, there's no water, no food right now. They'll show up little blue or red dots, kind of leading me. It's kind of like a scent trail leading me to wherever that is. So nothing right now. You know what? Crap. Here, I need to find somewhere to hide. I need to bring up my
Don't you really on me my blanket?
your blanket, babe.
You
we go.
really I can do heavy.
What is that? What's going on? Okay. Well, I need to move my widgets. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Let me find a good spot to hide. I'm gonna get this guy his blanket really quick. I'll be right back.
I put heavy.
Where you want to go?
Okay.
Couch. There you go. Go that way, babe. Come on. Here, let me help. Just make it. Okay, hopefully I'm not dead. I don't think there's anything near me. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can hear anything. How big are we now? How much do we weigh? 344, 53.9 Newton bite force. So we're already growing. Haven't even done anything. Shit. That's a raptor of some sort. Alright, let me get out of the open. Too vulnerable. Raptor will come by and just scoop me up in his mouth and run away. Be a little morsel for him. Okay, we need water. Let's find water. Come on. God, I'm just leaving a long trail. It sucks when you spawn way far away from like water and everything. It's so hard to you know, there's no map. I'm still trying to learn where everything's kind of located. And depending on what version of the game you're playing, the maps are different. So, okay, we're heading in the right direction. Getting closer. This way. They're on the move. I don't hear any Carnos calling, so I'm far away from them. Okay, here's some mud. We can at least wallow in the mud. Oh, this is not mud. This isn't mud. Oh, is it mud? Not mud. Oh. There's a Carno. We're close. Good. Where are they at? It's hard to see. Come on, give me another call. Just like 2 more broadcasts, I should be able to locate you. Then I just have to hope it's a player who's not desperately hungry and decides to cannibalize me. There's some water. Okay. All right, we're making moves now. See how the little lines kind of come at you? So there's water there. Where'd it go? I hear it. Okay, there we go. Got some water. So this is good. Oh, there's some tracks. Something was just through here. Let's sneak into this bush, get some water, and figure out which way those tracks were going. See what they are. I can wallow in some mud, cover my tracks. Okay. Where's those other tracks going? They're gone? Great. They're gone. Let's cross this here. Okay, across the bank. Let's hide our tracks. Let's listen for any other dinos. Okay, there's something over there to the left of me. Sniff around, see if we can find a dead body anywhere, because that's going to mean that there's carnivores in the area, at least. Nothing right now. We'll get some more vocalizations, people. Let's go. I need to hear where everyone's at. This is the hardest part of the game, is when you first spawn in as a baby, trying to locate a group and food and water before it's too late. Vulnerable out in the open here. Raptor. By the time I find anybody, it's going to be time for me to end the stream. textures somewhere. You see how like certain graphics start popping in and out on this? Like the graphics are not. If it would run right all the time, the graphics would be fine. It would look good, but like there's just wonky texture issues and things that pop in and out. It's it might just be the fact that we're online. We got a flash of. It's just all water. Thought I saw a speck of red in there somewhere. We're close to the right area, but... Nashy, babe. Oh, you throwing your shoes off? Okay. I'm going to risk broadcasting to see if maybe we get a response. Close to stuff, but stuff's up to my leftish. There we go. Carno's this way. Somewhere this way. Yep, I'm heading the right direction. Because any little movement puts the voice from right to left. So any little head movement, so I'm like right in the right direction here. Have. This way now. Shot him. I'm gonna need to eat. I need to eat soon. Shit. Come on, man!
What happened, Dad?
So he was obviously very hungry. He's a carnosaur, just like me, and he is now eating me. Wow.
What happened, Dad?
I got eaten, baby. They ate my dinosaur.
dinosaur?
You ate my dinosaur. Yeah. Yeah, I ate my dinosaur. Oh, all right. Let's see. Maybe we get a better spawn. Carnotaurus. I've been thinking of calling it a Carnosaurus. Carnotaurus. I can't believe he ate me.
Yeah.
He must have been desperately hungry. I'll tell him thanks for cannibalizing me. And that's shady because he was broadcasting to me and he knew I was coming. So that's not good if I can't trust the other Carnos on this game or on this in this server. Okay, so we might be on our own in this playthrough on this server. Alright, back to the start. First thing first, let's find water. Just sucks 'cause as a hatchling, unless you find another hatchling, you can't kill your own food. So you're either relying on scavenging or you're relying on the goodness of other players' hearts to help feed you. You're an infant. You're, helpless, essentially. But it is starting to become daytime, so this will be a little bit easier. Wasted a half an hour of grow time at least. It's fun. Last time I got one to an adult, I was doing good. I had, 2.5 hours to grow it all the way, and then I probably played for another 3 or 4 on it. And ended up getting attacked. I was watching some Stegosaurus. I was running in front of a wood line. I had wood line behind me and like a big open field that I was keeping an eye on the Stegosaurus, and trying to sneak bites in on them just to kind of weaken them. I was with a group that were running around them, and you have to stay away from their tail, so you just try to get a bite in here and there until one drops. I got attacked from Utah raptors that were coming out of the woods, and they jump on you. So I have a raptor on me clawing and biting at me. So I take my eyes off the Stegosaurus. I finally shake off the Utah, and the Stego comes by and whaps me with his tail and just dropped and killed me. So I lost my adult Carnotaurus, not Saurus, Carnotaurus, apparently. So yeah. And I've noticed a lot of people, man, are dinosaur enthusiasts who play this game, and they know a lot about the dinosaur and how they would react. Some of the full realism servers are just insane. People are insane. I don't know enough about dinosaurs to know that this dinosaur is nocturnal or this one is dire, whatever the word is. The other one stays up during the day. There was different rules about, like, if you're this dinosaur and you see this one, you have to run away, or if you're this dinosaur and you see this one, you have to fight. So like people get into this, man, and I don't, like I said, I don't know enough about dinosaurs. I did maybe when I was a kid, but kind of haven't been on my radar in the last 20 something years. I mean, they've always been cool or whatever, but and let's find some water. Let's see, yeah, I'm getting close to players because my ping's around 30, or my FPS is around 30. Notice when I first got in and I was really far away from everybody, I was my FPS was around 60. It's here. You can hear the water. I'm just going to hang out by the water and let's see. We need to find something to scavenge. At least if I can run up and steal a chunk of something and run away and eat. I mean, I don't need food right this second necessarily, but as you can see, the gauges do go down pretty quick. I think you can go about 40 minutes or so without food before you die. Maybe the same or a little bit longer for water, a little bit shorter, maybe half an hour for water, 45 minutes for food or something like that. So they constantly make it so you need to manage your food and water intake. Let's see. So I can get a good view. Sniff here. Feel like it's safe to cross. Oh, now see, there's just some wonky graphic things. Like, I'm under the water now. I can't. I'm trying to get back up here, but he's like walking. It's just like the walking animation. I forgot to check. Is this an alt turn server? Do they have alt turn on Evrima, or is that just a legacy thing? Let's see. Yeah, no alt turn. An alt turn is if on some servers, and a lot of servers disable it because it's not realistic, but if you're on an alt turn server, if you hold the alt key and you press a directional button, he'll just spin directly to that position and then stay stationary. So you could just like spin it around in a circle, and it's really good for defending and fighting, especially multiple attackers from different angles. But this is not that kind of server. So let's see, what's our trot like? It's our trot. There's our walk. So you can Z turn instead, which basically is a less efficient alt turn. So a Z turn, for instance, you just kind of, once you slow him down, it makes it easier to turn him without moving. If I take the trot off, you see I end up going a little bit more. So like it becomes apparent like with bigger, slower dinosaurs. Sometimes with like T-Rex, unless you Z-walk it, you won't be able to spin around if someone's at your tail. Not fast enough to stop them from biting the hell out of you, at least. Okay, we need to hang out by the water because where there's water, eventually there will be food. I can't rely on the other Carnos on this server, obviously, as I just got eaten by one. Like I said, he just must have been hungry. He didn't even take a second to look at what I was. He just saw food. You know, like I get it. You know, if I were to team up with him, he would be splitting food with me. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't eat much of his food, but he would have to feed me and help me grow and into an adult. You know, essentially, he'd have to invest an hour or two with me to get me to an adult before I can even help him. And, you know, at least a sub adult. If at a sub adult, I can do a little bit of damage, but I'm a burden at this stage in the game. So some players just will not put up with that. They won't take on that responsibility, even though, you know, it could pay off for them. See that wonky like jump in the graphics, sometimes that lag jump. So there's just some wonky things in the graphics of this game, but like a lot of times it looks amazing. Like right now it looks pretty damn good. Water on that side. So I'm between two water sources right now. So let's... This one's looking pretty barren, devoid of life. So let's go over to the other one. Should be between two. Let's see what's over by the other water source here. You know, like you could spend 2 hours helping a hatchling become an adult, you know, and you could be constantly killing things and splitting food with them, and then once they reach an adult, they can just be like, all right, man, I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'm logging out. Thank you. You know, and then now all that time and effort you put in to have a buddy to fight with goes out the window because they just logged off, and when they log back in, they'll just run around with their adult Carnotaurus. Okay, there's the other one, it looks like, down there. Oh, is that the beach? Where am I? Exactly. It's a big waterfall? I don't know if I've ever seen this spot. That has to be an edge of the map. There's no way. That's like all low res looking down there. I don't see no footprints. I don't hear anybody. You know what? There's supposed to be a free cam. Let me see. I think that's only for admins, though. Yeah, I've seen people use it on... I think that those are admins, though. You could bring up the view from way above so they can get an overview of where everything's at. Food. Need to find a food. Another water source this way, so let's go there. I don't really have a sense of how big the map is. A lot of it looks the same, and I don't know it well enough to know exactly where I'm at any given time. It seems a pretty good size, though, because, I mean, there's 130 players in this game right now. And I've came across one of them, briefly, who ate me. And like I said, he must have been desperate looking for people, too, and just very hungry. So he just saw something moving and ate it. Oh, man. Oh, God. Ugh. The same freaking guy. All right. Well,
What happened, Dad?
they ate my dinosaur again.
Again?
Again. Can you believe it? Well, I hope to be at least a juvenile or a sub-adult at this point. Probably at 52 minutes in, I would have been a high-end juvenile. Mid-tier juvenile, maybe. I'm not getting anywhere on this server. And the Carnosaurs are very hungry, and they're just eating everybody. Because they can't find anything to eat, I'm assuming. At least that guy. He can't find anything to eat, so he must have been stalking me. I don't know. I'm going to call that the stream. But you know, there's a first look at this game. I want to do some more, definitely some more videos on this. I have a lot to say about the game and a lot to show. I can't do it when I'm dying as a hatchling, though. This is a dinosaur tail. Look at this guy. It's a dinosaur tail.
No, it's time to.
You want it on?
No.
No? You want to eat this dinosaur tail?
Yeah.
Eat it. That's what they just did to me.
Yeah. It's. Wow.
Come here.
So big.
No. Okay. Anyway, we'll call that the stream. You know, I don't have much longer, and you know, within another, I have maybe at the most 20, 30 more minutes, and I'm not going to get anywhere in that time. But yeah, I wanted to do some different videos on this, so you know, look for these coming up. I definitely want to do a review on this because it's a very similar game to Ancestors. It's the very first thing I thought of when I fired it up. So we'll take a look at that, maybe compare them a little bit, but definitely want to do like a review. I want to do some other videos on it because I think you know there's a lot of good content to show in this. So let's log off of this. You know, and there's two different versions. Like I said, this is the Evrima version, where there's 3 or 4 different herbivores you can be and 2 carnivores. And the Legacy, the original version of the game, there's 20 dinosaurs you can choose from, maybe something like that. So not too sure. When I'll be able to stream next, but we'll definitely be doing this game for a little bit longer, and then we'll move on. I mean, you guys, if you've watched my videos, you've seen, you know, I kind of skip around between content. I get bored with a game after a little while. I'll play a game, you know, for a week or two, get kind of bored, go to a different game, and then eventually I'll circle back around. So like, I started off doing the Forest and Green Hell and Grounded, moved away from those survival type games, went into Ancestors, and I'm on this. So, maybe we'll circle back around after another couple of weeks. Maybe not. Either way, I'm just disappointed, man. Like the Carno, damn. Like I said, he must have been hungry. He got me twice. I'm not getting anywhere if the Carnotauruses are going to be eating me because they can't find any other food. Because as a hatchling, that's your only chance at surviving in Evrima is finding other like dinosaurs and being with them, and so relying on them to feed you. So anyway, we'll call it there. Nells&SonsGaming is out, and we will see you next time. Take care, guys. Peace out.